it was great to pick up because he referenced Spurs and how they did against Chelsea last season, and they've taken a small step today. What is the gap now between Chelsea, who finished third last year, and ultimately quite comfortable there? I know that they faltered towards the end of last season, and Spurs themselves in fourth.
Well, we don't know. We don't know how it's all going to evolve this season. What you're looking at is the history of Chelsea against Tottenham suggests that Chelsea win today, and the question was answered: did you deserve a draw? It doesn't matter whether you deserve a draw or not. They've shown some courage to get the draw. So Antonio Conte is going to use that as a positive for his team going forward. So let's wait and see at the end of the season, because he's suggesting that they need to make bigger strides to get closer to Chelsea. Yeah. That's exactly what he's saying. Maybe we're not there yet, but I'm hoping by the end of the season that we're going to be there. That's what he seems to be suggesting to me, and he also seems to be suggesting the players that I've bought are not ready to start yet.
I mean, it feels a bit unfair to ask that question. Same to you, Robert, because we've only seen them play 180 minutes of football each. 2 games in the Premier League, that's all we have to go on. I'm ignoring everything that happened in pre-season because those are non-competitive matches. However, do you feel there's been an increase in performance this year based on just 2 games versus the 38 from last year? Or at least, let's say, since the turn of the year, once Conte had a little bit of time to work with his players?
They've picked up from where they left off last year. You look at the stats, the numbers, the figures, we've spoke about it since Conte come in. The goals they scored, the points they picked up, they were up there with Liverpool and Manchester City from the time that Conte come in. The 2 performances I've seen this season is a continuation of last season, granted, with the same players, very similar system, and he's got the new players to come in and to add to that system. So for me, yes, there is definitely an improvement, but this has been an improvement that's been coming over a number of months.
This next question, I think you're going to be even more coy than Antonio Conte was.
What I'm saying to is what Conte is saying is we're making small steps to get closer to Chelsea. And what you're asking is, are they making them steps? It looks as if they are, but for me, you can't. Last season they made some steps, but that season's gone. Now you're into this season. Will they? What you're asking me is, will they finish ahead of Chelsea? That's what you.
No, my next question was this, which I think you're going to be more coy than Antonio Conte was there.
I probably will be.
Do you think Spurs will lift the trophy this year?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No.
Straightforward. Arsenal man through and through, Robbo, Tottenham man through and through.
They've got the best chance than they've ever had. I spoke about it before the show. Are they realistically going to win the Premier League? No. That game today, those 2 teams are battling for 3rd position in the league this year. City and Liverpool are streets ahead of everyone at the moment, the way that they're playing. Those 2 teams are battling out for 3rd place. Those 2 teams will get a Champions League spot at the end of the season if they continue to do what they have been doing. Spurs' realistic opportunity of winning the trophy is the FA Cup or the League Cup. Do I think they've got a chance? Yes, I think they've got the best chance that they've had for a number of years. Go on, yes. This year, they'll get one.
It depends whether they take the cup competitions seriously enough. Because what you tend to find with the teams that are challenging for Champions League or in Champions League, they then mix. And you're saying that Tottenham have got a deeper squad, but is it enough to take them through each leg of League? I call it League Cup, and then FA Cup. That's the question you're asking. Is if they mix it enough, will they be strong enough to get through?
And the luck of the draw as well. I mean, yes, you look at some teams that progress through the cup competitions. You look sometimes at the quarter-finals and semi-finals, and you think, well, they haven't played anybody in the semi-final.
Exactly.
If they get a decent draw through to the semi-final, they can beat anybody on the day.